Hi, RA friends. My name is Katie May, and I currently serve as the Assistant Director for Gender-Based Violence Prevention at the Women's Center at Virginia Tech. That means that typically I get the great opportunity to meet all of you this time of year and share with you a little bit about what we do at the Women's Center. While we won't be able to do that in person, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to share a little bit of information with you virtually. I've asked some of my colleagues to help me out and record answers to common questions and concerns folks have regarding the Women's Center. I know that these are brief videos and that they may not answer all the questions or concerns you have now or that arise throughout your RA career. Please feel free to utilize and refer to the additional resources that we'll add at the end of this slide deck. If you don't find what you need there, please feel free to reach out to me directly. You can email me at katie2@bt.edu. That's katie2@bt.edu. I'm always glad to try and help. I know that this fall looks very different than what any of us expected, but I'm so grateful that you will be continuing to serve as RAs and welcome students back to a different campus this fall.
Greetings from the Women's Center at Virginia Tech. My name is Anna Lamascalo and I co-direct the center. You may be wondering, what is the Women's Center? Well, I will tell you that we are a unit of the Office of the Provost, which means we have the opportunity to serve all members of the Hokie community, including our amazing students. We opened our doors in 1994, which means we've dedicated a quarter of a century to promoting a Virginia Tech community that is safe, equitable, and supportive for women, and that celebrates our experiences, achievements, and diversity.
The Women's Center at Virginia Tech provides programming, education, and outreach on leadership, equity, wellness, and gender-based violence prevention, as well as survivor support and advocacy.
Who do we serve? Our programs, outreach, and education are available to any student, faculty, or staff member, and we often work with folks to develop programs that meet their needs. Our support and advocacy services are available to people of all genders who are part of the Virginia Tech community and have experienced or are supporting someone who has experienced gender-based violence. Gender-based violence includes sexual and relationship violence, stalking, harassment, and exploitation.
Hi, I'm Lynn Jones. I'm the office manager here at the Women's Center. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about how to get to the center and how to contact us. We're just a little bit off campus at 206 Washington Street Southwest. We're between Odie and Draper as you're heading down Washington towards Main Street in downtown Blacksburg. Our phone number here is area code 540-231-7806. Right now, we're not anticipating having what we call walk-in clients, but we do want to be here to provide services for you.
I'm Christine Dennis-Smith, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you for all you do for our students, and to let you know we are here to support you and your students. You might ask, how does someone access counseling and advocacy services this year as things look really different? We know in the past you RAs have done a wonderful job of supporting students and have even walked folks over to our little yellow house on Washington Street. For this semester, rather than walking people over, we ask that you or your student call the Women's Center or email us so we can set up a phone call or a Zoom meeting, as we'll be working mostly virtually this semester. You can always check our website for the best way to get connected to us. Please remember, we are here to support students impacted by gender-based violence, and we are also here to help you as you provide support to them. So please reach out.
What is the Women's Center connection to the offices of Title IX, Student Conduct, and other offices on campus? We work with folks in our community who have experienced all forms of gender-based violence. If someone wants help or support in processes like the Title IX investigation process, we can serve as a source of information and can serve as your advocate. If someone is going through a gender-based violence-related Title IX process, we can also provide mental and emotional support and discuss options. If someone is going through a law enforcement process, such as filing for a protective order, participating in a report or investigation process, we can serve as an advocate there as well. We do not work for any of these offices, rather work with them in an effort to best support the individuals we serve. And we only share information with these offices with your permission. There are a few times where we do have to share information though. If a community member reports harm to us that happened on campus, we have to share what happened, but not your name or info, with the Virginia Tech Police Department. If a community member is reporting intent to harm themselves or someone else, we also have to report that to someone to make sure that we are taking the best care of the folks that we serve in our community.
While our programs this fall will look a little different than normal, we will continue to offer programs on topics including wellness, leadership, equity, and violence prevention. These programs will include Start Smart, a salary negotiation workshop or salary negotiation consultation, bystander intervention training and resources, presentations on developing healthy relationships and preventing violence in our community from SAVES, the Sexual Assault and Violence Education by Students organization, civic engagement and voter education, and recognition and celebration of feminist scholarship in women's history.
You may be wondering how you or your residents can get involved with things that are going on at the Women's Center over and above engaging in the center's programs. We're still trying to figure that out, and we know that opportunities will not be as plentiful as they are in a typical academic year, where in addition to engaging in programs, we have volunteer opportunities, we have internships, we have student employment positions, and other types of co-curricular learning here at the Women's Center. We're very proud of that facet of our work, and having students in the center is what makes this such a vibrant place to be. We will be continuing to identify what those opportunities are as we move forward through the academic year. So please stay in touch with us, check our website, connect with us on social media, and we'll keep you informed on what those opportunities are as we move into the future.
So, why might you, as an RA, connect with us here at the Women's Center? You might reach out because you're looking for support and advocacy services for yourself, a friend, or a resident related to experiences of gender-based violence. Please know we're always glad to provide more information and resources on these topics, or to talk with you about some tips for making a referral to our services. Please also know that we know that sometimes your role as an RA is hard. That things like making a Title IX report or supporting someone who's recently experienced gender-based violence has emotional impacts for you too. Please know that you're always welcome to reach out for support and advocacy. We're here to support you. You're a member of our Virginia Tech community. You might also reach out because you're interested in bringing one of the programs or workshops that we offer to your residents, or to work with us to develop a new program that meets a need that you've identified in your community. We know that we'll be continuing to offer programs like our bystander intervention trainings, SAVES peer education presentations, Start Smart workshops and consultations, and more virtually or in hybrid formats. We're also continuing to work to find new ways to engage with you and the rest of our Virginia Tech community. Be on the lookout for a new podcast hosted by Women's Center staff and featuring folks from across campus talking about gender equity and diversity in our community. We're also hoping to start a new book club and continue to engage with you around feminist research and scholarship around gender. If there's something that we don't yet offer that you would like to see on campus, please feel free to reach out. We often work with folks to develop new programs to meet their specific needs.